I don't talk down on people's music or none of that. I just, you know,
creativity is creativity. I let them create. So respect it.
So a lot of people ask me now, like, what do you think of this? I'm like, oh, you know. I mean, my honest opinion, if I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you, but you know, I say you never know.
You never know.
Someone could be like to someone else be trash as heck.
It might be gold to somebody else. It might go
to someone else. So there's no right or wrong way. And then it's like you can never stop learning about music because there's so many things and so many ways you can manipulate sounds and handle your business when it comes to engineering or having an ear for it. So that's what I'll tell artists. It's like, don't think you're wrong or don't think someone else is right. Just create.
They hate when you elevate. You're stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Express Yourself with Sbpres. I'm your host, as always, Sbpres. And again, it is not about me, it's about the amazing guests we got in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, today we got Mr. Arion. Who made this beat? Mosley.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for being here, brother. Again, this all came about because family member, you know, dropping stuff. Mario, Lunatic Mob, shout y'all out, and I'll be on there real soon. Really soon.
Lunatic, man, Mario, man, thank you for having me on your platform that invited me to here, and we're just gonna keep on working from there.
Keep on rolling, man. I always say family of family is family.
Facts.
So we family. And shoot, with your background and everything, and we'll get into that right now. But let the viewers and audience know where you're originally from.
I'm originally from Pomona, California. A lot of people like to call me the ambassador of that, but I like to just call myself just a young seed that was planted out there and grew and is blossomed into a tree with a whole bunch of branches and connections I got going on right now.
Yeah, because I'm actually connected to the city. I went to Gary High School.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I had 8 interceptions on Gary High School.
Yeah. What high school did you go to again?
I went to Pomona High.
That makes sense.
That was
our rival, and Diamond Ranch was the school we used to look up at from down there because it was on the hill.
And I graduated from Bonita High. I went to Bonita High School.
Oh wow, the black and green, the green and white.
I went to 3 different high schools, man.
Wow,
I got a lot of friends.
Being in that area, it's hard for you not to bounce from, I would say, Montclair Plaza to Ontario Mills and all everything in between.
The IE, y'all. I grew up in Victorville. So.
Yeah, so yep. Hey, that IE thing up in here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I dare not say nothing bad about Victorville up the hill.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare, Silverado.
It's just a lot of traffic. That's what I'm going to say. I hate that ride.
Yep, man. You don't want the wrong person to, you know, think about, you know, digging ditches and throwing you on the side of the road. Nah. We're going to keep it cool. Yeah. But you know, let the listeners and viewers know a little bit of your family upbringing.
So I'm one of the I'm the second grandson of the Mosleys.
Yep.
My brother is the first, and I'm the first nephew of the Mosleys. My uncle Sugar Shane Mosley. So that's world, the Hall of Fame world,
big
high class, super down to earth boxer. My uncle, everyone loves him. He don't have no enemies. Growing up with him was a super roller coaster, very fun. I got to see the culture change with him as far as boxing wise, fashion wise, and my family is pretty fun. We're pretty dope. We throw mansion parties.
I definitely know.
Very popular in our city, and everyone loves us. We don't have no enemies or nothing like that.
No, because you guys lead with being genuine. Yeah, and that's one thing. Because I've been able to meet him. I have a little.
He's super chill. He's a Virgo like me. I'm a Virgo, so we're
sense.
just chill. We're just chill, down to earth people. We don't really get mad. So
right, y'all just flocking together.
Yeah, my Uncle Shane, man. Shout out to my uncle. He already knows what's up. I think he's working with Jake Paul right now.
He is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mosley Jr. I know. Yeah. I've been in the ring with him a couple times. Sparring sessions.
Yeah, that's my little cousin. He's tall now, but he used to be very, very short and small, and he's doing his thing right now. He hit his growth spurt. Sure. He's turned into a man. His daughter is 1 month older than my daughter, so we're both new dads.
And I don't want to jump too far into it, but I do want to champion you on the proud parent that you are, brother. It's a big thing for, you know, a lot of brothers to actually get, you know, not flowers, but golden nuggets, because flowers die. So I want to give you your golden nuggets on being a proud, strong black parent, because that. And a lot of the perception of that is getting lost, and people aren't really, you know, shining a light on people like yourself and stuff like that.
It's a everyday battle. It's being a new father. It is difficult, but I'm enjoying every moment of it, and I would trip out when I watch my friends that had kids before me because I'm a little bit late in the game, but I'm cherishing it and I'm taking it day by day, and I don't want those moments to go faster than they are going. She's 1 now, but it does move fast.
Trust
it does
me,
move
it
faster
does.
than I expect, and then but I mean, that's my pride and joy. It's fun. I just love just looking at her, watching her grow, and I hope she gets into basketball.
Y'all should have seen the look on this man's face when he was like, "Yeah, I gotta go pick up my daughter after this." Like he was all like champion, and it's like, again, I want to champion you that for for real.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing. I'll tell my friends, don't take too long on that because I waited pretty. I feel like I waited pretty long. I mean, I'm at a perfect time, but
Yeah,
it was definitely like God did his he did his time on me, and it came right on time, if not right on time.
don't let my mama hear this too well. And shout out to my mama, today is her birthday.
Oh yeah,
when this comes out, it won't be, but in spirit, we're gonna speak on that.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to her, and her hearing that, she's gonna be harassing me like, when you gonna give me a grandbaby? And it's just,
I didn't have no one doing that to me though. My auntie did that to me and my cousins. So we got it's 3 of us in the Mosley family. It's Shane, it's Jasmine or Hayes, and then it's me. So me and Shane we already won up. So we waiting for Hayes. His mama be asking him too. So I never had no one do that to me though. No one.
No, you didn't get the family harassment.
No, because I grew up with my grandparents. So I mean, my mom was there, but I didn't grow up with my dad. I didn't have my dad around. But the flip side to that, I met my sister at 21, and that's who stayed with my dad. So I never met my dad, but
through meeting her, you kind of got.
Well, I learned like a couple of memories about him and a couple of things, and I got pictures, and they tell me stories about him. But through my sister, it's kind of like my dad's side of the family. So I met my nieces, my sister, and all them kind of people from the Johnson side. So now I have 2 families. I have the Mosleys and the Johnson side. So it's a whole big.
I got two big
families. Yeah, man.
The football games is going crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's the basketball games, anything sports oriented with that family.
For sure.
It's crazy.
And gumbo.
Oh, for sure. We get it down with the gumbo.
The gumbo, man.
But before I touch bases on your amazing career as far as, artist, engineer, producer, beat maker, songwriter. I mean, the list goes on and on. Right now, he got some stuff going on. Like, if y'all need some hooks, hit the boy up. If y'all need some studio time, hit the boy up.
Yeah, man. I also was responsible for throwing like the first before everyone started doing it, the first big matching party in Pomona. Brought RJ out, Draco the Ruler, Frosty the P, T Fly. Oh man,
we're talking about the old, jerking days and stuff like
that.
Yeah,
there's some more names of. Oh man, Blueface before he was famous.
Before he was something.
Yeah, I remember him at the house. So shout out to Blueface. I remember seeing him when he had that new hit, and I'm looking at this little tall, skinny, light skinned dude with a big ass chain on. I'm like, who is they? Like, that's Blueface. I'm like, who? Then hear the Tatiana and all that stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, that was him.
That's how it is with me and well, I don't want to say government names, but I'll leave the last name out of it. Keenan YG. I personally know him and knew him before the career got to where it is. So it's family right there. He already knows family. So
my cousin has his dad dated this lady who had her daughter kicked it with a YG. So I don't know where it was at. It was somewhere LA. It's like I don't want to say project looking, but it looked kind of, you know what I'm saying? But YG was there, and he was like, yeah, my song about to be on the radio. Like, yeah, I'm about to be on the radio too. Then booted. And me and my cousin was like, yeah, whatever. Then we heard that song like about 30, 40 days later. So it was kind of.
It was
It's kind of iconic and ironic in a way.
it was perfect timing, and I guess the phase of the music game at that time was easy for him to kind of capitalize.
The jerking stage,
that's where it came from.
Audio push, the jerking
for real,
stage.
audio push, Push Your Ink,
Push Your Ink. Oh yeah,
man. And for me, I like I said, I ran around with Young PC, all of them. Yeah. So like. Close personal relationships.
You say me. I mean, we was around TF Third.
Yeah. He was running around with them a little bit too.
And
Jay Nari.
And there's one more that I come. And then of course like Pookie and them. So yeah,
Hey,
I've
shout
been
out to the
around,
homie Pookie. I've been seeing him doing this thing out in Vegas and stuff.
Yeah,
you know.
Pookie's
He gotta
doing
send
his
me a
thing.
plate out here though. He gotta send me a plate out here, man. Man's killing in the kitchen too.
Yeah, I ain't had a Pookie plate though, but I'm gonna get one. But Pookie hit me up when I was on my journey of losing weight and the keto diet, and he was asking me for some pointers. So if you still need those, Pookie, I got you, baby. It's all good.
And definitely just get at the man. And
All he gotta do is keep on dancing the way he doing it and throwing them shows. He'll be there.
all the energy he got,
Yeah,
and
that
he also
energy.
putting on artists as well.
Oh
too,
yeah,
so
I done big shows with Pookie, man. Yeah, Pookie. But yeah, Audio Puss. I'm trying to remember. It's one more name, but I'll get back to it. It's one more person I can't remember off the top, but it's not catching me right now. But I'm gonna remember it though.
So speaking of those artists and everything like that, let's go into your artistry and stuff. How long? Well, first, who was your musical influence in your household?
Musical influence in my household. It would have to be me. I was the only one doing it. I was recording people since I was 14, 15. I was charging $20 a song for a whole record, mix and match. That's because I didn't have the confidence of the level I'm at now. So I was charging $20. So I'll do like five people in one day, make $100. So I'm like 14, 15.
Quick money.
Yeah, and
perfecting your craft.
yeah, I was always the one pushing forth to that, to influencing myself and studying the greats. And at that time, it was more of a, not an underground. It was more of a, not even conscious. It was just more storytelling, a more storytelling point of view of music.
Okay.
And
So like how Afro Man was telling the story of
Stuff like-
because in
you
the
know,
IE, that's what was going on at a specific time.
just the storytelling genre and era, and like, you know, the Nas's and the Too Shorts.
I was gonna, or
Pops
the
and,
Sugar Freeze,
Sugar Free was a little more,
especially in Pomona, Mr. P Town.
Sugar
right
Free
there.
was he was storytelling, but he was a little more like, it was more pimping. And honestly, to tell you the truth, Sugar Free was popping, but he's more popularized right now than he was then. I don't know. He was popular, but right now he's popping right now. So his game came full.
It came full circle.
And it probably had to do with the way he was ran his business, or the way he was on it at the time. But right now he's on it.
Yeah, and
Like,
then the
Hunk's on
social
it right
media
now.
wave is
And
also
that
helping
too.
promote his music
That
a lot
too, yeah,
more.
yeah.
And then he's also doing skits and stuff. So
Yeah,
like, he's showing more personality.
He's on right now.
Right.
He's showing a lot of people want to hear his stories. That's why I'm going back to the storytelling.
Right.
Going back to what I told you earlier. Yeah, it's the storytelling era. You know, so and people are coming back to that.
So who would you say is your top 5 storytellers, in or out of the game?
Top 5 storytellers. We're gonna go. You got to go Tupac off top. Nas. Scarface.
He has some good ones right there, man.
T Grizzly.
Oh, okay.
And a storyteller for me, like my last one would have to be, I can't remember his name, but it's this new guy I've been listening to, Jonas
Lucas.
Yep. Him.
Hey.
Like, I just caught on to him,
Fire.
and 5 songs that I heard already. I think I would need more than 5 people, but I'm gonna go with those 5. That's my starting 5.
That's your starting 5 right there. We'll get to the bench in a 6
That's my
man
starting
later.
5 right now.
Now those are unique sounds and everything. How would you describe your sound? And if there's anything that I guess people have, they don't fully understand the concept of the product that you're putting out, how would you describe it in that sense?
Well, my sound is so every 5 years, since I've been in the game for 15 years, every 5 years I evolved and I changed, and my stories changed because my life changed. Right. So I evolved with my life. So I would say, you know, like I said earlier, like a plant that grew into a tree. You know, right now I'm a tree, but I started as a seed in a plant. So every 5 years I evolve. Every 5 years, so I went from just writing my own music to recording myself, to making my own beats, to writing for other people, to just making just projects from scratch with people. So I'll say like evolution. That's what I'll say. That's how I describe my storytelling.
I'm glad you said evolution, because this goes into my next part of it. the evolution that you took not only with your music but with the business. So let's talk about the seed that you planted with making your daughter a part of everything that you get, she gets. Yeah, I've been doing my research, brother.
I've actually learned that through a couple people that I was watching and studying growing up in the game. So I was watching what they're doing and how they was doing it. And it's like I did this game plan I did a long time ago. I tried it with there was this one girl I was dating, and I really, really loved her daughter, and I loved them and her family. So I did a little experiment. I was like, yo, I'm gonna make I'm gonna make the song, and I'll make your daughter every time I get paid, she's gonna get a percentage of it. So hopefully by the time she she gets 18 or 19, she'll have some money in there for it. She still got that. I still got that right there. But that's where that seed was planted. And then when I had my own daughter, I'm like, I'm gonna do this for my own daughter.
Real dudes, doing real things.
Yeah,
man.
real. So that's where that idea. And that was when I was living in Riverside with this chick I was dating. And I just made a song, and I was like, I'm gonna make your daughter a writer and a producer. And she was like, she didn't know what I was talking about, but I was like, just watch. And then I was showing her numbers and stuff. So I haven't even checked that account. It might be, we got to check that account.
We might have to, take those zeros.
That was about 7 years ago.
Slide it over to the other one, but
yeah,
nah, that's amazing, and a lot of people don't understand the business aspect to music. So, going through the music industry, what is something that you could kind of give the outsiders insight on to prepare themselves for?
Well, going through the music industry, what I've experienced is there's no wrong way or right way to do it. Cause for instance, example, a couple maybe like 12 years ago, having high reverb on your tracks was a no-no. But now, if you listen to all the newer music, you hear a high reverb. So someone said, someone probably didn't even know what they're doing. They's like, I'm gonna put the reverb high, and I don't know what I'm doing, and they gonna like it. And guess what? They liked it. So I just figured out there's no wrong or right. So I don't ever question no one's opinion. I don't talk down on people's music or none of that. I just,
creativity is creativity.
I let them create.
So respect it.
So a lot of people ask me now, like, what do you think it is? I'm like, I mean, my honest opinion, if I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you, but I say you never know.
You never know.
Someone could be like to someone else be trash as heck.
It might be gold to somebody else.
It might go to someone else. So there is no right or wrong way. And then it's like you can never stop learning about music because there's so many things and so many ways you can manipulate sounds and handle your business when it comes to engineering or having an ear for it. So that's what I'll tell artists. It's like, don't think you're wrong or don't think someone else is right. Just create.
Now creating music and everything, because you've done songwriting and you've made a lot for other people, is there one specific track, and you don't have to be specific as well because then that might throw something on the table, but is there a track that you made for someone else that you wish you would have kept for yourself?
That's all the time. I just did one right now, and I was like, I might keep it because this little $1,600 might not be worth it. It might be bigger, but yeah, man. Anytime you can get hopefully we don't got to get to that point, but anytime you can get paid to do your music, I think it's a blessing. So no, I'm gonna sell that track, man.
Okay, yeah, make that money. So put it in them accounts and let it keep on.
Anytime you can make some rent money off your creativity and your mind, it's always a blessing. Not work for someone else. So I want to say yeah, but nah. I could just create another one.
Just make another hit.
Yeah,
make another hit.
Yeah.
Now, was there anything that someone came back to you on and was like, "Hey, man, I heard and I get it. You're giving it to me, but I need your verse on it." Have you collaborated after the fact?
All the time. Yep, I always get because I actually send it with my verse on first.
Okay,
they had the choice to either take it off or keep it. Sometimes I'll sell the track with my hook already on it, and sometimes they be like, "Yeah, I just want the hook," or "I want you to get on," or "I just want the instrumental." It's all fine. Once we do business, it's business. So I always get like a 30% when they put it out anyway. So no matter what, I'm gonna get my 30%. Okay. If I sell you the track, if I give it to you, I'm gonna get 30%. I usually get 30%.
Hell yeah. Okay, y'all listen to this business, so I hope y'all taking notes and stuff.
Yeah.
Is there any type of studio session that you could tell us about that was probably over the top? You don't have to elaborate on the name or something.
A real
like that.
studio session, or like at the hotel, or like
a
the
real
garage
session where you in a real like your studios, straight up. You see what you see on the internet is exactly what it is. High end, equipment's up the chart.
Yeah, I was just saying, you know, because I didn't record it in cars before, you know, in garage, cars.
Well, I believe it. I got, like I said, I got recordings on this phone.
Yeah,
for me doing
especially
this.
with like Mario. I recorded at his mom's house in the garage, and that, you know, sound like when. But I mean, we always have a dope time in the studio. Getting in the studio and getting out. I like to drive out this way or go a little further than what I'm. You know, I always tell my friends, let's book the studio because I want to get outside of the box of the mind frame of, like my friend Truthfully always say, you got to get outside of Pomona. So sometimes I like to travel anyway. But I would say Hawaii. When I went to Hawaii, I got the chance for my birthday. I got the chance to rent out their studio, and the mindset that I was in was golden. And just being just out of town, just, you know, not being from around there, not familiar, just the atmosphere.
Different environment brings different.
It just brought a whole nother like tropical type of reggaeton rap. I don't even know. It was my birthday, but that was probably like the dopest setting I've been through studio wise. And it was just me too. So I wasn't there to create for something. It was just really just, and it wasn't no reason why I rented it. It's just I wanted to just go out and do, for instance, I'm letting everyone know. On your birthday, I learned this from DJ Quick. On your birthday, you guys should always, if you're artists, you should definitely always go to the studio.
Yes. Shout out to Big Homie Quick.
Yeah.
That's the big homie.
If you can go out and do whatever you want to do, just make sure that on your birthday or around that time, get all your friends or whatever and take yourself to the studio. That's what I've been doing. This is 3 years now. I've been in the studio 3 years in a row. I go to the studio for my birthday now.
And you basically just put out all of you because it's just like you got all the energy.
Right.
And I get where
the energy is what the vibes is what makes the music. That's the key. That's the secret. But yeah, it's not even, you might get something to put out, but I don't even care if we put it out. Just go and get that vibe and that energy and get the people that you love around you and create. That's so I'm 3 years in a row on that. So shout out to Quick for that game. I heard that in a podcast. He's like, yeah, on my birthdays, I go to the studio and I've been doing, I was like, I'm gonna do that every year.
Hey, shout him out. But also I have this amazing segment called Blast from the Past, where I took a few of, you know, ideas and things that you already done and worked on and things that you brought to life.
Now you like a journalist.
Yeah, oh yeah, I do my research. My research. So basically I'm gonna have some images put up here and whatever comes from the heart, let it go through the mic.
Okay.
All right.
You can try it.
First things first. Now, you spoke about your keto diet.
Yeah.
Right? So let them understand who this was and who this is.
The dude on the left, he was that guy though, but that was Hennessy. Just being in the studio, not waking up, working out, eating bad. Yeah, I don't even recognize that guy no more. No, I was just going through my phase of just figuring out who I was, and just went through like a breakup, and just we were just eating good and just not working out, and late night in the studio, a lot of Hennessy drinking.
Yeah,
just like But that dude right there, he was actually that guy. He was dope.
And back in our day, it was Hennessy and Hypnotic for the Incredible Hook Shot.
Yeah, and Hennessy has a lot of Hennessy. Dark liquors have a lot of sugar, so I had to cut that out. So when I do drink, I'm on a 30-day no drink fast right now.
I was gonna champion you on that because that's an ongoing thing, man. Like I said, I do my homework and my research. So
actually, right here, I was 226. Right here, I'm 200. Right now, I'm 175, so I'm actually smaller than that, and that actually looks pretty good. So you could just tell, like, the determination on my face. I was determined.
Right.
And I did that for my birthday. So what happened with the whole keto diet and losing weight is I did this video, and I did this video with called NFTs. My friend, shout out to C's, he put me on a little cryptos. You gotta do a crypto song, NFTs. So I did that, and I didn't like the way, it was a dope song. I just didn't like the way I looked. I looked too big, and I was like, dang, how I let myself fall this far? Because I'm an athlete. I grew up an athlete. Yeah. And my grandma.
And the family that you in.
Yeah, my grandma used to always be like, you're losing your neck.
They ain't gonna let you slip for long, for sure.
So I seen this video, and the next day, I started my keto diet with shout out to Water Pipe. He's a football coach. He trains with a lot of kids in high school, college, and even just above that. But he started me on this keto diet. We started working out 6 in the morning. I don't know if he still does it, but I'm still doing it. So it's been 2 years since I've been doing
sometimes
the
the student becomes the master.
Yeah, and I've
Just max it out.
He started me off. He helped me out. He gave me the game plan and how to eat and what to eat.
He taught you how to fish.
Yeah, he taught me how to fish. Now I know how to catch my own fish, and I can teach other people how to fish. So that was just the results of, like I said, I'm wearing 2024. This is 22. So those are just the results of pure determination and just having self discipline and wanting better for myself. And now it's like a lifestyle. So at first we just don't. Not it's like a lifestyle. People be like how can you be in the club and not drink? Because my mind is already set. Once you do this, you can do anything.
Right.
Like people ask me, oh, you're in the club, you don't even got no drink. Like, bro, I don't need no drink. I could be in the club. I have self discipline.
I've been a designated driver a lot, so I understand.
But yeah, man,
I definitely want to say that's the pride and joy right there, brother.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite pictures. I actually have this one up in my house. It's on my birthday.
I did a little bit of behind the scenes to see how significant and how deep this picture meant. So definitely had to use this one.
So this is on my birthday with my daughter, my 34th birthday. And also, if you look back at the other picture, you notice I cut off my dead ends. I cut my hair, so I just did a whole nother look. I felt great. I felt healthy. I was my daughter. It looked like she's smiling. I don't know if she cheesing. Yeah, you can see the little it looks like she's already. You can see it. Her personality is
she's
dope.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, thank you. Her personality is dope. Like I don't know how I got blessed with. Like she's very smart.
It's in your DNA, so you passed it on.
She's
brother.
Very smart. She's very aware. She's very aware. But that was my birthday. I took myself out with my niece. took my daughter out. We had fun. I feel like I look pretty good right there. So yeah, I felt very, very
accomplished, bro.
Accomplished, and I was happy. And it was my 34th. I didn't do nothing big. It was just simple. And it was big.
Great time with loved ones. That's all you need.
It was simple, but it was a big day for me. It was just dope. And I'm fly and all that. It felt good.
Did you have any expectations about being a new father and like how have they changed now?
I was scared, really. I don't know how this was gonna go. But expectations, no. I just know if I do what's right morally and be a good father and do the best I can, that everything will work out. It'll plan out. But like I said, there's no he's the best or the good father. It's just being a father, being there all the time. I'm trying to keep her in the mindset of just keeping my body healthy and my mind healthy, so I can teach her things financially and spiritually and morally, and just let her be herself. So.
And you ain't trying, brother. You're doing.
Yeah,
trying a state of mind, doing it's a state of action.
Right,
so keep doing.
I'm doing, but the expectations, no, I don't put no expectations on my kids. I don't think people should do that. Just like day by day.
Just be great at whatever it is that you want to do.
I think maybe once you get a little older, I'm expect good grades and positive attitude.
That's structure and foundation.
That's pretty much all I ask for my kids. And no drinking until you're 34.
Yeah, we want to skip and avoid those, those rocky nights and mornings and stuff. You miss a whole day when you take down a bottle of Hennessy.
I always say it is borrowing time from tomorrow.
Oh yes,
borrowing time from tomorrow
because the recovery
with the liquor.
Yeah, with the liquor.
Man, I got 22 days left. I can't wait to have a shot at the kid.
All right.
Oh, it's going to hit you different. Yeah. I just did a 30-day no drinking, and I still haven't been able to drink the same.
I don't really crave it, though. But right now I haven't craved it. But everyone I kicked with, all my friends, everywhere I go, they got drinks everywhere. It's like...
It's a thing.
Everyone I kick with drinks. That's right.
Social.
It ain't even morning time, and they mimosas. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the queen behind the scenes, Jai.
Hey.
Jai. Fashion queen behind the scenes.
Hey. Silent queen. I forgot she was there.
Now, this, brother, we got a problem.
What you see?
Now, on my previous episodes, I let anybody know who's wearing a Clipper jersey that it's a problem sitting across from me because I'm a Laker fan.
Can I get to explain myself?
I would love to hear your explanation.
Okay,
why.
before you don't judge a book by its cover, sir.
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to read the first page. So let me know what's going on here.
Okay, so my friend King Arnez, Andre Arnez, I produced a song for him, and he got the chance to perform before the Ontario Clippers, which is at the Honda
Center. Yep,
Center.
I know.
He did his show, so I went to the mall to grab like a Clipper jersey just to
some
match.
merch, real quick.
Yeah, because I wasn't performing at all, but he put me on the stage with him. So I was just, I just grabbed the Clipper jersey because, my friend was performing at the Ontario Clipper game. Yeah. And they played against the Laker Bays or whatever.
Yeah, what is it? The South Bay
South
Lakers.
Bay Lakers. Yeah. There you go. So, in my defense, and we got invited, and he got invited by the Clipper manager, the Ontario Clipper manager. In my defense, it was just, I should have bought a jersey from them, but that's what I did.
It is what it is. And in my defense,
and I like Kawhi.
Kawhi's nice. Kawhi, PG, they nice. And
I like Westbrook.
Fan. Yeah, that's the guy. Those are the guys.
I wouldn't bet on the Clippers now.
And those are all hometown guys, so it's more personal for us. But as well as it being personal for me, like I said, behind the scenes, I've sponsored Team Active 7, who also had events at the Clippers and stuff like that. We're giving them the experience of being able to walk out with the team, do the flag ceremony, and meet and greets and stuff. So
it was pretty fun.
Yep.
The Ontario Clippers it was pretty fun.
Yeah, there was no reason behind this picture other than what was going on.
That's why you see I went and got that jersey. There's no other reason behind that.
And also ice.
Yeah.
Now this.
Yeah, that's a
like I said, you're a living legend, brother. So be able to share a mic with another living legend. How was this, and what did this do for you as an individual and for your music career?
Individual wise, I get a lot of love now. A lot of people are showing recognition. I've been waiting. Uncle Free, I'm ready to shoot this video. People been waiting for it. That's actually one of the first songs, one of my first big songs. I mean, not big, but like I produced this one from scratch. This was my baby. I made it. I had this song ready before he even got on it. So I already made the beat, the idea, the concept, recorded the lyrics. All I had to do was find Uncle Free.
100% was
you.
you.
We got him.
And then you added the real
We're at 900,000 streams, almost at 1 million streams with this song. And I did it like a year or so. So
and it's going to get there.
Spotify's paying me very nice for this. So y'all should go get y'all sugar-free features, and if you don't got that yet, then go get you an Arion Mosley feature, and I could probably figure out and finagle some kind of numbers out of that.
And if you don't get a feature, make sure you ask them about them beats.
Yeah, man. Or production-wise, even if you're gonna send your work in and have me mix and master it, that's like my specialty. I'm good at I've recorded people that recorded on phones, people that recorded in jail, hotels. It don't matter.
In a car.
It don't matter. As long as you got a mic that sounds as good as this one, you'll be okay.
You can fix it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What else we got?
That was a big one, though.
That one.
The Kobe way.
Yes.
Shout out to D3, my other business partner. He was supposed to be here.
Y'all got a nice, solid, like 1-2 punch going, brother.
Yeah, everyone's digging that, bro. We bringing back that fun. Remember you just be around your friends and just freestyle and just be in a circle having fun. I'm bringing that back. We no hooks, just back and forth thing. The Kobe way. This song was actually called Down 13 for some reason. But then we started doing the whole Kobe mentality thing, and then Kobe Day came up. So
I did see the video, so I've seen everything.
So we changed it to Kobe way. Freestyle bros, man. We had 300,000 streams with that project right now in 1 month. So I gotta
champion you, and give you your golden nuggets, brother.
Yeah, shout out to D3. He's from Long Beach. All those beats were made by me, and we just did like you said, the 1-2 punch. Tag team, tag in, tag out. Very simple stuff, though. That's what's crazy. The simplicity is killing right now. I'm just keeping it simple right now. No doubles, no ad-libs, just one track.
Completely organic.
I made the beats within like 10 minutes. Didn't really think too hard about it. Just put it together.
I'll tell you right now, this didn't sound like a 10-minute beat.
I know,
like a 10-day, like you went in a couple times, fixed it. Like that was
it's just...
But just having a great sound for music.
Just the energy.
Oh, that's
the
right.
The vibes. That's what makes... If you're in the room working with someone... Like, for instance, you work with someone on your podcast and your energy's down, you're not going to have the same It's not gonna be the same chemistry. It's not gonna be the same vibe.
Definitely.
It's gonna be like I'm ready to.
I mean, everybody gonna see
time
this and it's like, man, we can definitely see the P-Town, you know, going on up in here because it's just comfortability and stuff. And like I said, family of family is family. So you family, brother.
That's like out of 3 families.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But now you just invite me more. Now we have 4 families. So
That's
it's family
right.
of a family of a family of a family.
And coming on here again, you've been a gift to me, my brother. So I definitely brought in a gift for you, my brother. Family is family.
Oh yeah.
So the latest and greatest shoe pug hoodie for you, Brody. Latest and greatest, you know. When you're out there, you know,
I just got
crossing them up on the courts and
new
stuff.
shoes. I'll go good with these too, man.
Perfect.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
I'm putting the pug around the world, man.
Thank you, brother.
Nah, appreciate you. And let's talk about a little bit more about your music and everything. Is there some up and coming projects that you want the world to know about?
Upcoming, I'm working with this girl named Regina Queen. We just did a song with Boosie Badass. I produced it and executive produced it, made the beat, help her write. We're about to go shoot. She actually has a video shoot for another song we did in like 2 days. It's her birthday, but we're shooting that video with Boosie coming up in the next couple months. I'm very excited for that. I got to meet him and he was cool. I got the Cylon
Now,
project.
did you get Boosie or did you get like Vlad TV Boosie?
I believe we got Boosie because he showed up to the studio like 3 a.m.
Oh yeah.
And then I could tell I could tell he was vibing with the song because he actually took out a paper and a pencil and actually started writing. So it wasn't like he gave us some. He actually wrote to it. He sat there and put some thought into it. I didn't think we got Vlad Boosie. It was just normal, chill. It was 3 a.m. I had to get back to California I had another session with Lee Alexander at 1 p.m. So I left that studio, Vegas, at 6 a.m. Got home real quick, and then went back down to downtown LA and had to do another session the next day.
The grind and stuff for sure.
That was all that just to pay the rent.
Hey, when it's a necessity, you just make it happen.
It was fun though. So that's the difference between like when you go to work 10 hours and doing what you love to do. It's not work at all. Like I'll go to the studio in 10 hours and it goes fast. When you go to work for someone else, it just takes forever. You just look at the clock, you know.
Be passionate about the product that you put out so then people can genuinely get a vibe for it and a vibe for you. If you don't show them who you really are, they can't really appreciate and accept the message or the product that you're putting out.
Yeah, that Boosie song was actually, I don't know how I even put that together because I was thinking that's gonna be like more of a challenge, but it actually came out dope. It's one of my favorite songs right now. Even working with another artist, because anytime you're creating for other people, you don't know what their mindset's like, you don't know what they're gonna like, but I actually know this person, so it's easy work. But writing for people that I want to say, not that I don't know, just I don't, be around them like that as much. So I'm just creating, just being myself. So I have full confidence in myself when it comes to creating my work. I don't doubt or second doubt myself at all. I just, I stick to my guns, and I haven't had no one. I have people call back and be like, "Can you change this or that?" But it's nothing too major. There's
little tweaks and stuff.
Just
here
little
and there,
nothing
but
like, "Oh, I don't like it." It's never been that. Never been those type of situations.
Well, you practice what you preach, and you also put a lot into your artistry. So it's not just something that you're doing to pay the bills. It's something that you do to fulfill yourself.
Yeah, and also let me put this out there for other artists and people out there. I believe the confidence is what makes the songs become hits, or for other people to vibe to or like it. So, one of my things growing up, I stopped asking is, "What you think about this, bro?" I stopped asking that question. Hey, I'll tell you, hey, like check this out, but I'll never say, "Hey, what you thought about that?" Like I don't believe in saying those words no more. I believe that anything I drop, it would sound kind of conceited to me to say that, but a lot of stuff that I
change that from conceited to confident.
Yeah, that's why it would sound like that, but I'm very, very confident in my work. So I wouldn't say every artist say that, but that's how I move. I'm not asking people what they think no more. I'm just putting it in the universe.
That's right.
It's because these stories and the stuff that I put together is my feelings and my, they're my testimonies and my stories. So whether they're completely true or even like, fiction, is just my stories, my creativity.
Right. And there's certain situations that we do have to, fabricate because,
Yeah, I mean, we're artists. I mean, you go to a movie and they fabricate a lot of stuff, but people don't ever question the movie.
Right. People half the time they believe in science fiction, so that goes hand in hand.
That's
with
crazy.
It. But if someone were okay, so no, the real question I want to ask is: there's so many different genres of music that you touch bases on. Is there a genre of music that you have not that you would like to experience in or experiment in? Because you got your reggae vibe when you went to Hawaii and everything like that. Major hip hop, R&B catalog, things of that nature. Is there a different genre?
I have seriously like done them all, bro. Rock and roll, gossip, R&B, reggaeton, reggae, rap, conscious rap, underground rap, mainstream rap.
You got country?
I just did a country song. I just did a country beat for my other friend. Yeah, we done country. Before all that, we was doing spoken word poetry. So there's no
genre.
Soundtrack music. I've done it all, man. Can you help me out? Is there any other categories I'm missing?
I mean,
classic rock. I don't know, rock.
Right, there's
alt music. Black community has been moving their way into the
That's
alt
why.
scene.
That's why I've been in there and I've worked with even with like my homeboy Kid Chris that knew even like before drill was big drill. I was doing that.
EDM.
I done Arnaz. All his songs is house and yeah. I done that. There's a joke where my friend was like, "You don't do the kind of music I do. I do top 40 music." I'm like, "Be quiet. Watch this." I started make that beat. That beat I made was like kind of like a house. That's a beat. That was one of the songs he performed at that Clipper game. Long story short,
right.
And I did that one. And I did that on GP just to let him know.
You do top 40. Here goes the top 20.
Yeah,
there you go.
My friend always talking about we on top 4. We only do top 40 songs. He don't rap no more. He should rap. He's a rapper. He don't even touch the mic unless he like the beat and like it got to be like top 40 type stuff.
So, is there any type of artist that you would not work with? A lot of people ask the question like, "Oh, who would you work with?" Blah blah blah. Who wouldn't you work with? You don't have to say a name, but just like characteristics or just things of that nature. Like, what type of person you don't want to step in the studio with? You don't want a lazy person. You don't want
people with bad energy, negativity, and bad vibes. When I was a couple years ago, I was working, getting like 100 an hour or something. And I came across just bad vibes and people being in the studio for no reason. I actually got this gas right here from I'm the engineer producer. I had to fight someone because he threw his money at me. Like, we gonna stay some more. I was like, no, I gotta go home because at the time I was, in a relationship. I gotta be home at a certain time. I'm not just out and about and then, drinking and all that stuff. So yeah, he threw his money at me and I was like, yeah, I'll never work with him. And I was like, yeah, your music sucks. So he pulled a gun out on me and he took it down and I ended up having to fight him. And I'm sitting here thinking like, man, how am I engineering? I'm producing and I'm the one that gets in a fight. And I ain't said not a word, but he was just hating on my energy. And so long story short, that situation taught me how to start picking my clients different or just not saying yes to any kind of money. Because that little money that could have cost me my life. And it actually cost me a gash on my lip, on my upper lip that was there for like a couple months. It was stinging, So that changed my mindset of who I work with. So there's no one that I wouldn't work with, but I would definitely check the vibe first. And not all money's good money. I'll definitely turn some money down now, depending on what it is. But I've been around all kind of crazy stuff and dealing with the artist. It's not even sometimes not even the artist. It's the people he brings.
The entourage. She brings.
It's
the always the entourage.
Ones that don't rap. It's the ones that don't rap.
Right.
But I'm still trying to figure out
the one who's just supposed to be rolling up and pulling up for you.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how the producer and the engineer get in the fight. Like that was like, So going back to your question is I would have to check the vibe first. I work with a lot of people, but nowadays, I've just been saying no, and I've been getting a lot of yeses because I say no. I've been getting a lot of gigs because I say no to like the low gigs.
Right, respect your work.
Yeah,
because you've paved a personal way that you want to add another 5 to this 15.
Right,
another. You want to keep continuing to grow and evolve.
And we're making it. We kind of keep this. We're trying to go to a higher level. and get into like what you're up to. Like more, see, my word for the year is contracts. I'm on contracts this year. I don't want to do no more. Hey, Arion, I want to. Can you pull up to the studio? We're gonna send a deposit. I'm over there. I'm trying to work with companies that understand, you know, where I'm trying to reach. And that's so that this whole 2024, I've been telling people, yo, this is the contract year. This is the year where we get the contracts.
I say it's the year for me of branding.
Branding.
The year for me to bring up the brand of Sbpres, bring up the brand of Shoe Pugs, bring up the brand of, you know, Express Yourself, bring up the brand of Mastermind. Anything I'm around, like I want to be able to be something that can connect people with other things behind the scenes, you know, the queen behind the scenes, fashion queen behind
he already
the scenes.
hooked me up. So.
You know,
Yeah.
she's working with a very amazing individual that sat on this sat at this table as well. You know,
Nice. This is a good spot, and the mics are dope.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for having me too.
Oh yeah, you make me. I was just thinking about having Mark like create like a little music studio up in here.
Oh, we gonna get there
because I feel like it would just work. So
All my
We gonna
best
get there.
best music was made in my own house. Like that silent, I did it on the comfort of my own house. You know, the studios is after you done with that, but I did the whole tape at my house.
a comfortable vibe is how you pushed out all that amazing work, bro.
And the silent album is, if you guys haven't heard it, go check it out on all platforms. The silent album, that's my daughter's name. I made that, I created that before she was born. So I was talking a lot of things in existence before she was, you know, she was here. Kind of
a prophet.
Yeah, for sure. She was in the belly, and I was like, I gotta have this album done by the time she come out.
Create
Took me like 2
greatness
years
before
to
the
finish
birth
it.
of
She came out already, but I still had to finish some touches. So it took me like I'm sorry, a year to finish that. So it's been 2 years.
All right, so you use finished, and this ain't finished, brother. I gotta have you back again.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
I gotta have you back on because there's so much more dynamics to your life story as well as your music career and stuff like that, and the proud parent you are. So I would love to have you back on. We'll work on that.
Sure, man. And you know, you're definitely doing a great job of what you're doing right now. You bring it to the table, and I think you're a great journalist. I ain't gonna call you a podcast manager or none of that, or a spokesman. You're like a journalist. You definitely do your homework. You know what I'm saying? So keep that up. And I already had a vision coming here. It was gonna be it's gonna be a great experience, and I know that you're gonna go far. You keep doing it, and the attitude and the positivity you have. So you just keep it up, brother.
And
you got my support anytime you need me.
Much because honestly, like I tell a lot of people, like though it is express yourself, it's with Sbpres. So the thing that I'm trying, that not even trying, because trying is a state of mind, doing is a state of action.
I'm gonna remember that.
What I am working on and working towards is just really like having people such as yourself be comfortable and vulnerable enough to tell their trials and tribulations, to help people stop suffering in silence and stop hiding their hurt.
Right.
So they can persevere over the nose in life and have a 15-year and counting career in whatever artistry that they want to do. You know, this isn't about like, dang, like what I thought I wanted to do in high school. It varies off. Everybody wants to be a professional athlete or freaking a movie star or whatever the case may be. If things don't go the way that you wanted them to, create another vessel to continue to go through and find personal fulfillment in whatever you do and love what you do.
I haven't stopped yet. I'm still chasing the dream. I'm living the dream.
Dream chasers.
Yeah.
We live in it.
But I had this saying, I was telling my friend the other day, you know, they was like, you got to do the podcast. And I was like, yeah, I don't really want to. So it's not that I don't want to do the podcast and all that. I just like the way we're doing it is fine. I'm with this kind of podcast, informational, positivity. I'm not, but I don't like the drama side of it. I don't want that kind of those kind of views. So that's one thing about the pod. It was like I wanted to do that too, but I just don't want that kind of drama. And I don't even think that it's cool that people even look up to that kind of stuff and even allow that kind of energy in their body or their spirit. But I mean, it is entertaining, and it's so hard not to look at your phone. And,
Agreed.
But that's their way of going in. I wouldn't go that way.
And there's a such thing called negative publicity, because publicity is still publicity, but it's still a perspective that do you really want out there for people? So it's like, you'll probably catch me off camera talking more, and I can say that I'm talking more shit and stuff like that. But when I want to have a real conversation with actual dialect that people can consume and digest, you got to just be A1.
Informational podcasts, I'm down for. Like, I'm down for that kind of stuff. But I like though it's entertaining. I don't really like to channel my energy to that stuff. Like even like the other day, I was in the gym and And this big dude or whatever, he messed up. The ball got stolen from him. He tried to blame me. And he was talking crazy. And I'm just sitting there like, yo, I'm 34 right now. In my younger days, I'll be on your head. But I think it silenced him more. It made him feel a little more.
That's wisdom and maturity.
Little less more immature. I mean, mature because I was like, yo, I'm not even challenging that energy today, brother. I'm not on that. And
you positively took air out of his balloon.
Oh, yeah. I did that like, this is like the second time I did that to someone. They just like shut down. They don't know what to say. I was like, bro, I'm not on that.
Right.
I said, I'm not indulging in negative energy, bro. And he was just like, and he came back and shook my hand and gave me a hug.
That's right. Continuing that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we on, man.
So let's continue the positivity because we're at the near and dear of the end of this.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
What's some positivity that you would love to leave the listeners and viewers with to get them to persevere over their nose in life?
I would say wake up early. And if you physically can't do what you want to do as far as working out, or go take a walk, do some meditation, have a light breakfast, say something kind to someone, start off your day like that, and see how the energy changes. Go out with the mindset of trying to help someone, whether it's it doesn't have to be financially. Financially, you'll be more rich spiritually if you go out and help someone, even if you don't got it. So, or it'll be days I'm mad, and it'll be days I don't feel like I'm mad, and I'll have a laugh. I'll go take a walk. I'll go breathe. I'll go work out. And then my days, as the day goes on, it becomes smoother. So I would say, I guess the word for the listeners would be like some kind of meditation when you wake up. Try not to wake up late. Get up, do something. And if you, like I said, you physically can't do it that way, then meditate.
Right.
And your day, you'll have a super, super dope day. I promise you. I do it all the time.
Positive productivity.
For sure.
I also have to add on to that because there's just this weird thing going around in the phrase, restless bitch face and stuff. It takes a lot more energy to have a frown on your face than a smile. It's a choice if you want to have that look on your face. It's not an excuse. Let's stop using these excuses and stuff like that when a smile is way less energy than a frown.
It is. That's true.
So let's start off the day more happy and stop taking negativity from yesterday until today.
Man, I got the game so sewed up, I could keep a fake smile on.
Hey, you learn how to do it. You learn how to do it in the industry.
I don't even feel like smiling. I hit them with the fake smile.
So we're at the part where I need you to hit the listeners and viewers with the ways to find your Instagrams and everything like that.
Arion Mosley on all platforms is how you'll find my music. ARION MOSLEY. And then and my Instagram is Arion WhoMadeThisBeat, and that's also my producer name. But you can find everything that you're looking for under Arion Mosley. It should pop up on the Google. I've been Google search for 15 years by now. I got stuff that goes back 15 years from now, so you can find stuff on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. And
I'm gonna have to get some notes from him because, like I said, I'm working on my brand, so I'm working on Sbpres being Googleable.
Yeah, so if you don't change it and then you keep being consistent at it, it'll be Googleable.
Yeah, I know. I just made up a word.
Googleable.
Googleable. Wow.
Great googly moogly.
Wow.
Oh wow, 3-6 Mafia right there, huh?
Yeah, man, that's a tongue twister right there.
Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
it'll be findable.
I cannot say thank you enough. Thank you again, brother.
Thank you for
having
having
me back in the house. Fashion queen behind the scenes.
Fashion queen.
Hey.
The sparkling water was magnificent.
Hospitality out of this world. And again, I am your host, Sbpres, and like that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going.
They hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate.